And welcome back to another exciting episode of Kicking It with Keisha and KC. As you all know, I'm KC, so I think this is Keisha.
I'm Keisha.
Welcome to our show. How was your week?
It was good. I had a very interesting week.
That's good.
I'm in between jobs right now. I just left one job and I'm getting ready to start another, so I'm excited about that.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's been a good year so far for me.
How did you handle the snow?
The snow. I hate the snow, but I love it at the same time. I like it when it first falls and it's all pretty, but once you drive through it and it looks mushy and nasty, I don't like it. It messed up my Uggs, so I couldn't wear them the day I was mad.
I stayed in. I had to come out for work, but other than that, I went right back into the house. But I mean, it is what it is. It's Michigan. We have to roll with it, accept it, and keep it moving.
Roll with it. I am going to try to loosen up a little bit this episode. I got some feedback from my family and neighbors that I'm a little stiff. I seem like I'm on a job interview. When these cameras come on, I do get a little nervous. So, and I depend on my wingman. So I'm going to try to loosen up for you guys a little bit. Talk that shit that y'all used to me talking. So I got me a little drink. We're going to get started.
All right, let's jump right into it with your story.
Right in now. You were talking about the fascination with Kwame.
Yes. Okay, so everybody is always talking about, like, I see that everybody love him, they support him, and all of this kind of stuff. But I don't understand the fascination with Kwame, because the way I see it is, he stole millions from us, stole millions from the taxpayers.
I mean, it's forgivable. He did his time.
Yeah. They did give him too much time because the former mayor of New Orleans, I think his name was Ray. Let me look it up. I think it was Ray Nagin. But he was the mayor during Hurricane Katrina. And he committed the same crimes. And they only gave him 7 years.
Okay. And see, they sentenced Kwame to like, what, 30, something like that in the beginning. Yeah. So I think the fascination,
his name was Ray Nagin.
Comes with him being a young black man. The fact that the people in his camp were, like his mentors that kind of, I feel like, led him kind of the wrong way. They didn't advise him well,
Maybe they advised him, but he just decided to do what he wanted to do.
That's possible. But at the same time, when you see one of your own kind of, you know what I'm saying? He's the mayor, when they showed him on TV, like, who was it? I think it was Chris Rock. It was like, yeah, I'm watching Chris Rock, or it was either Arsenio said they were watching TV and they saw this black man with a diamond in his ear, and it was like, that was the mayor
Chris
of Detroit.
Rock.
Yeah, so it's just
that.
like that fascination of one of us, just a young guy, not just because he was black, but he was younger and he represented a certain era that, everybody they just loved Kwame. And now that he's out, they want to give him that same support. He's got a new wife, he's got a baby on the way, they just announced.
Yeah, so, congratulations. I wish him well on all of that.
To Kwame and his wife on their new bundle of joy. I think she said it's going to be a boy. So he's a boy dad. So it's just that, that support. If you supported him then, you're still going to support him now. And you feel like he did his time for his crime. What he did was wrong, but he did it. And now he's paid for it. And now it's like, I just want to see him do well now.
Yeah, I wish him well. I wish anybody well. There's always a second chance in life, a third chance in life. So anytime somebody's willing to change, I wish them well. I support them because I want everybody to do better. I want my whole team to win. Even if you're not on my team, I want you to win.
Exactly.
But you black, you on my team, I want you to win.
Exactly. So that's something that, that fascination, I think just him being young, black, and having a following, being like a mentor to some people. They just want to see him, get past this and move forward and do great again. Yeah. See him rise above it. So hopefully he moves on to do good things.
Yeah. Well, Kilpatrick family, we wish you well.
That's right. Okay, another thing we wanted to discuss was the Whoopi Goldberg situation and what she said. They shut her down, and it's kind of like she didn't say anything with cruel intentions.
No, she did not.
She basically said humans humans being mean to humans, basically a crime against humanity, which was true. But she said
it was not about race.
Yeah, they wanted to jump all over her. And it's sad that you can't talk about the Holocaust or anything that happened without, in that light, without being punished for it. Like Nick Cannon. They took Wildin' out until he apologized and said he was educated on, like, the Jewish religion and what it meant. And then eventually he got his show back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when you say things about that, it's a problem. But black people are supposed to forget about or let it go or not talk about what happened to us. So it's kind of disheartening,
right,
when you see that.
And Whoopi Goldberg is Jewish.
Isn't that so? No, I didn't know that.
She is Jewish, and I don't think she said anything that was mean or cruel. Like you said, it wasn't about race. You know, it was about the way they treated people.
And then the fact that she apologized, she said, she understands now what was missed in her conversation, but I still don't understand the suspension.
I don't think I would have apologized. I mean, she's worth like, what, $30 million?
Well, that's to exert that power, to show they have the power to do that. Oh, you said something like this? Okay, well, this is what we can do to you, and we're going to punish you.
And had she not apologized, they probably would have blackballed her.
They would have fired her and tried to cancel her. I would have never canceled her.
You got that right. I'll never turn my back on her.
Whoopi will never be canceled in the black community, so that's one thing that you can be sure of. But the fact that they just wanted to show their power, like, okay, you say something about Jews, this is what we do. It's like that's a no-fly zone. So free speech is actually not free. You have to watch what you say when you have a certain platform, or you will get shut down. And that's unfortunate. Just
and
like
I think,
go ahead.
Go ahead. And I think that she's one of those celebrities that they don't give her enough credit for what she do.
For what she's done. Just like, is it Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan,
him
with
saying
the podcast.
Right, with him saying the N-word. I never watched his show.
Me neither.
Never really, got off into it, but had I watched it and saw him saying nigga and all of that like that, I would have been offended. And the fact that the people that backed him for all this time, they said they pulled like, I want to say 70 episodes because of the use of the word nigga, and it's like 70 episodes. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole season. That's a couple seasons of, you know what I'm saying, a whole series.
Now, did they pull former episodes or future episodes? Like, they
previous episodes.
Okay.
They did that. They pulled 70 of those episodes that had already aired. So it's like, you knew that he was doing this. You were backing him, but he had a following that liked to hear that word from him. You know what I'm saying? That's a little disheartening that they were okay with that. So,
well, in the event that his podcast fall, we just move up one spot.
They're just going to educate him and use that as it's probably going to get him more viewers. You know what it's just, and I got to work on that. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. So, yeah, I just feel like, the fact that he was able to do it for so long and nobody said anything, and now it's like, okay, what was it about this particular time? I'm trying to think. I don't even know what happened to where now it's an issue.
Was it because somebody had created a TikTok and of all the times that he was saying it or something?
Okay, that's what Charlamagne was talking about, the compilation.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what it was. Somebody made a compilation of him saying the word, and then it got out there, and people were like, oh my God. Because we don't watch Seth Rogen or Joe Rogan.
No, I don't.
Whatever. Exactly. So we wouldn't have known Joe Rogan. So we wouldn't have known, but now hearing this, it's like, wow, this white man on there saying nigga just so freely like that, and then had his host or his guest, they were saying it too. It wasn't just him. He allowed the people that were with him to say it as well. So it's like, wow, that was allowed by his corporate sponsors, and by they watched the show, they knew and they were okay with it until somebody said something. And it's like, wow. And then India.Arie pulled her music.
Yes.
From
somebody else pulled their music. I know she pulled her. I remember she came out on Facebook and said she was pulling her music.
I deleted the app for Spotify. My little part.
Oh, that was cool. Well, let me delete it now too.
Yeah, I deleted the app. I'm not even going to listen to anything on Spotify. So that was something that I did.
Get this off my phone right now.
Gonna need that door opened in about 7 minutes. So,
shout out to James.
Shout out to James.
James takes very good care of us here. We appreciate him.
Garçon? No.
We appreciate him.
We appreciate James. Okay. And then, moving on.
Yes.
We wanted to
Look
talk
at you
about...
taking over tonight.
Look,
so
see, I'm
proud
getting
of you.
comfortable, girl.
Yes,
okay.
you all see this? I am
Kiara
very
Shear,
proud of
thank you. It's just
wait.
good old Ciroc. I'm gonna have to reach
Okay.
out to them for the sponsorship.
We're gonna have to exactly keep your cup filled.
Right.
Oh, James. We need some loose juice, James.
Every week. Keep it coming. All right. So Kiara Shear. So there was an article about her saying that when her friends come to visit as guests, that she has them stay at a hotel room because she doesn't want her husband to try to sleep with her friends. You're married.
Yes.
You have a husband.
Yes.
So, I mean, of course, when people come, you know, you would have them stay at a hotel just for, like, comfort reasons. But, so your husband wouldn't sleep with them?
That, Auntie was talking about, you know, you make a statement that you know your mate. You know what I'm saying? And you do. You know your mate. You also know your friends as well. So if you know your girl a hoe, then of course you're gonna be like, well, you know, you're going down to the Super 8, right? You know, I'm quite sure that's a conversation that they had before she got there. Like, well, you know, when you went over to such and such house, you was in there.
But it wasn't so much as her friends being hoes as her husband.
Yeah,
like,
well, you know him too.
She said so her husband wouldn't try and sleep with her friends. So you don't trust your friends or your husband. Well, and maybe just your husband. Like, but you know what type of man you married. Like to say, you know, if I say, oh yeah, when my girls come, I had them go stay, you know, at a hotel just so they can be comfortable. But it wouldn't be because I'm scared my man gonna sleep with them. You know, it's, that right there is just that trust issue. It's like, what type of man do you have, and what has he done in the past to make you feel that way?
Well, as far as me, I'm the type of friend, like, I'm not about to sit in your husband's face. If I come over and see you, I'm coming to see you. If you leave the room, I'm leaving the room. Because I respect your home, I respect your marriage, and I'm not about to put myself in a predicament where somebody can say, well, Krista was looking at my man funny. When you leave, I'm right behind you.
Right. And I, you know, now, like, with black women, I was watching a episode of Ratchet TV, Love and Hip Hop something. Like a reunion show. So it was like Erica Mena and Safari on there. So this is your husband, even though you're going through a divorce. There were other women there with their spouses, but it was a scene, they were like at the pool. And she's got on this bikini with her breasts kind of hanging out, and booty showing. It's just like, I couldn't dress like that in front of my friends' spouses, or I wouldn't even dress like that in front of my man, in front of other people. Maybe privately, if we had our own private pool in the room, or we doing something, but to go out like that amongst other people and have, you know, if we just out, me and him, and there's people we don't know, maybe we're going somewhere, like, you know, I'm showing out. But to have like my friends there and their boyfriends, and they're like, of course I'm walking past, my ass shake, they gonna look, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a good look for me. Like, the respect is just not there.
And the morals.
And then it's like, when girls see this on TV, they think that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Look how she's walking around. You know, it's not a good look. So I call it ratchet.
Ratchet is now horrible TV.
Yeah, it's horrible
because
TV.
Like you said, she's sitting up there with her breast just all the way out. Well, not all the way out, but maybe like what, 85% out.
85%
on TV.
It should have just been pasties, basically. You know, booty out, and I just think that's too much. If you in a relationship, or, you know, just even if you're single, you should not go around your friends' men
inappropriately,
with your ass out. You shouldn't be touching them inappropriately. None of that. It's just disrespectful. Fuck around and get slapped.
Shouldn't be touching your friend's mate at all.
Period.
Like,
anybody, if I'm with somebody, you better not touch his head. It's gonna be a problem. You punch you in the face. I guess it's just something about that.
Fellas, have you all ever been in that type of situation where your mates, your girlfriend's friends hit on you or something like that? And how did you handle it? You don't have to come on camera, but how did you handle it?
She did.
Oh, she handled it. Okay, she checked. So you told her?
Yeah, I had a girl check they friends right there, like, we don't do that.
Okay.
Okay, good. Good.
You know, because I'm the type of, like, make people laugh and crowd and whoever doing the over laugh and the reach over touch laugh, like, no.
Like,
do that.
kick your damn hands to yourself.
Right. Yeah, it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And some of these girls don't know no better, and that's unfortunate. They're not taught what they should be doing or how to be around a man or around people, you know? So, some ladies, you need to do better.
Auntie, you ever had to check anybody?
Nah. She look like she don't play that. Like they wouldn't even try her anyway.
I had good hoes.
Oh, okay.
Hoes matter.
Okay.
I'm the only one with a house that was paid for.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, on one side.
Oh, okay.
Say that.
That's what Patty Lake placed me over there in the house.
Okay.
Okay.
But it was bang like, hey.
Auntie say her hoes ain't act up. They knew what to do.
Act up, get smacked up.
Exactly.
I go back too far because I was a crackhead. They
Oh.
didn't call it a crackhead. They called it, we was freebase.
Uh-huh.
I started Freeport. I got paid. My house was paid $12,000-$13,000 every weekend.
Oh, damn.
We might not want to talk about this on
Right.
camera.
Right. We gonna
Yeah.
we'll
Let's go
table
to
this
the next one.
conversation. We'll table this
We'll
conversation. We
table this for
appreciate
later.
you.
We appreciate that. Shoot.
We appreciate you.
Okay, I'll tell
All
you.
right.
Another thing.
Teach me the game, Ghost.
Human trafficking.
Yes.
These young girls coming up missing in Detroit.
Every week. Every week
and they're
somebody's
not really talking about it on the news.
Uh-huh.
How bad it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
When you say human trafficking, do you remember years ago? I can't think of how many years it was, but it was two girls and they were missing, and the parents was all on the news saying that the girls had been kidnapped, and days had went by and they end up popping up over on Claremont and one of them number streets.
Like vaguely.
Yeah.
Vaguely remember it.
And I just wonder, like, when these girls are coming up missing, are they running away? Or are they being snatched? Or is it one of those situations where they call themselves running away and then they get caught up? But either way it go.
I think now with social media and people being able, like somebody said, you know, when we were younger, you were taught, I think Mojo mentioned that last week.
He did.
We were taught not to talk to strangers. But then with social media and technology, our kids are talking to strangers every day.
Yes.
You know, they have access to millions of strangers on the daily. And just like the young lady that was missing in East Point, and then she had the situation, her cousin picked her up, and then he said
whatever happened to that case? The young lady, she's still missing, right?
And
oh my gosh.
They arrested the cousin and they charged him with lying to the police because they could tell that he was lying. But they didn't really get from him what they needed, I guess. So they did charge him with something, but they haven't found the girl.
It's just something about that case. I don't know. Hey, how you doing? It's just something about that case. I don't know what it is, but I have been keeping that young lady and her family in my prayers because I'm really hoping for the best with that one. I don't know why, but it's something. I don't know.
Yeah, unfortunately, as a mother, I just couldn't imagine. I know that family is just heartbroken. And then to not have that closure, to know like what happened to her or where she's at is just. Whew,
and then,
imagine.
Let's say she's still alive. I hope and pray she still is, but she want to go home. You got to think, whenever anything happen, and you in the bind, and you like at some point you be like, oh, I want my mama. No matter how old you get, you will always feel like, I want my mom or I want my dad. And
I want my family.
Yes. And she's feeling that way. Yes.
And unfortunately, there was, nothing given. Just he tried to say he hadn't seen her and all of this. And then the next thing you know, bam, she sent a text saying she was on her way home and it never showed. So, and then the family's been looking. So I do hope that they find her. I hope that she is still alive.
Yes.
You just have to be prayerful. But it's just unfortunate situations like that. That one made the news and came to light. But a lot of stories don't make the news. They just tell everything. They just posted in Crime and D. And I know during the summertime, it was a young girl popping up like every week on Crime and D. And I'm like, what is going on at home? What type of environment are these young girls in? Sometimes I think it's just naivety with, like I said, talking to these strangers, not knowing who you're talking to. You can be anybody when you're online. So a lot of these girls think they're talking to a young person that's, hey, come see us. We're just gonna go hang out. And they think, back in the day we used to sneak out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it was easy and we went back home. There were predators out there, but not as prevalent, I guess, as it is now. Or maybe we didn't know. Light shine yes. On it. Yeah. Yes. And now with technology and that easy, it's effortless. You can just easy access. Somebody. Yes. So a lot of these girls now are meeting these guys online and they put up a facade of who they are and what they are, and then that's not really it. Then they go meet up with them and bam, you don't hear from them anymore. Just like the young lady, the family, she met a guy on some dating app. They went out. And then he claimed after a night out, he woke up and she was dead. Oh, that story is in, is it like Connecticut or something like that? Something like that, yeah. It's like they're looking for justice for her. It's like, what do you mean? How and they ruled it as like natural causes or something like that. He said he woke up and she was bleeding out of her mouth or whatever, and that she had died after they had a night of party. And it's like, okay, she just met this guy that, online. This was their first date. And you go out and now all of a sudden she's dead. It's just weird. Like, he could have did something to her that wasn't, can't be traced. Or, people got these weird drugs out here now. Right. And it's unfortunate that a lot of women are looking for love and relationships so bad that they'll cling on to anything or anybody. And then they're not being safe. Yes. They're not being as cautious as they should. You meet somebody and you think, oh, online he has this, and that. That could be anything. People pull catfish all the time, so you have to really be mindful of what's really going on out here and be careful. The unfortunate part about that is these young girls are looking for love because that foundation was never established at home. So you're right. They have daddy issues, I guess. So to speak. Some of them. I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them do. That missing link is the father. And they're looking for that father figure and they don't even know it. Well, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back. All right. Well, it's that time. We're going to wrap things up with our segment. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Vono's Boutique and Ace of Spades. Yes. And Atlas Market. Yes. Go by and see Vono. He always take care of us. As you can see, got my nice army jacket from him. I love it. I'm going to start putting some patches on it. And I also have a green fedora. Yeah, to go with it. But it's downstairs. Sorry about that, Vono. But, we love you. We love you. Okay. What I love about Vono, Ace of Spades, and Atlas is they were our sponsors before we even started the show. Yes. They gave us a promissory sponsorship. And then once we started, they came through with their word. So we definitely appreciate you guys, and we're going to always rep you to the fullest. Yes. They literally hold us down every week. Hold us down. Every week. Because we don't have the funds to pay for this. But money. No. coming up next week will be King Wesley. He's a local actor. He's been in some movies that you may have seen on Amazon. He's gonna grace us with his presence. And also what up? What's up, Instagrammer? Matt? What's up, Matt?
he'll be on. Tap into his Instagram, give him some followers.
Mm-hmm. And definitely we're going to do a guys and girls round table talk so that we can get the guys and girls together to discuss some of those relationship issues. Both the guys and girls started off that a healthy relationship comes from communication and friendship. So it's going to be interesting to have them all together. So if you want to come on that show and be a guest or sit in the audience and watch a tape, and just let us know. Shoot us an email at Keisha.KC.Kickinit@gmail.com.
Yes. Or you can just reach out to us on Facebook. I am Crystal Couch Von Husenberg.
Keisha May West Kind.
Yes, it's made up. It just sounds funny.
Okay, so you can shoot us an inbox. You can shoot us an email. If you got my phone number, if you're that special, you can call me and just let me know you want to come on the show. Let Crystal know you want to come on the show. Like I said, you can be an audience member or you can come and just kick it. All right, so coming up, Nigga News with Dutch from DutchPharms. What is it? Cloning company. All right. Mwah.
Yeah. Welcome to Nigga News with Jay and Steve. What's poppin'? Yeah. I even got my auntie in here today, you know what I'm saying? She say she smoke everything but dick around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let me pass her the blunt on that one. Hit this auntie with an ashtray. We ain't got no ashtray today. Give me that. Give me the ashtray, please. We don't want to fuck up KC couches, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't shit.
I ain't shit. Damn, auntie like I ain't shit. I love women like this, man. I love women. But today on the show, we got Dutch, my homie Dutch. He come with banging ass strands. You know what I'm saying? He get the real California strands. Got the packs for y'all so y'all know his logo. This how his logo look. Boom. He got GMO cookie and gelato cake. You know, I always like them cake flavors.
He got that blood orange pack on deck right now.
You know it.
So what? So Dutch, from DutchPharms. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, man, and how you got down doing what you're doing.
Well, shit, I'm basically a all things cannabis provider. We started off with clones about 11 years ago when the medical laws hit. Mm-hmm. Everybody was growing their 12 plants. I wanted to grow more. When it got my card, became a caregiver, got my patients. Cracked that 72 number. Still really wasn't enough, so I decided to get the grower's license, apply for the grower's license, do 100 plants. You know what I'm saying? Keep that going. So I seen the demand for the clones and then just the genetics. You know, everybody was thinking they had to go from seed. And they got another option. Messing with me, going from clone, say about a month in grow time, and keep all the original traits as the mother.
Right.
You know, and it's had something that you already know how it's gonna look, aside from just a pack of seeds.
Then bang the lane out for that.
You know, so back when I started this 10 years ago, wasn't nobody selling their clones. There was no competition. Literally, people was coming all across the state.
Yeah, it's saturated now.
Yeah, now it's a little more saturated, but they, you know what I'm saying, they still really can't do it like me, because DutchPharms is more than, you know what I'm saying, DutchPharms is a brand, it's a school, it's just a life, you know what I'm saying, and it's a process, the way we do things, you know what I'm saying,
right.
The DutchPharms way.
So tell me about what strand that you made it, that you invented. Tell me something like what's that, the tangerine cookie?
DutchPharms is the home for blood oranges.
Blood oranges?
Blood oranges, that's the strain.
What made you call it that?
Just the texture of the texture of the bud. You know what I'm saying? It had like the super red orange hairs, and then it had the little purple hues to it. You know what I'm saying? It get just real red, oranges, purplish. It kind of just looked like blood, like a blood orange to me.
That sounds delicious.
You know, and it's crossed with a tangerine cookie from Elevate Seeds. Tangerine cookie from Elevate Seeds and Dirty Little Secret from North Star Genetics, both from Cali. So I crossed them 2 years ago and been perfecting blood oranges ever since.
And y'all know I'm trying my hardest to get that strand, grow it out. Me and Steve gonna test it. We're gonna show y'all from seedling or from cup till it's time to harvest.
Dirt to work.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Dirt to work.
DutchPharms in here today. You know, we always on. We on. Got a little shrooms. What you got over there for you today? You do shrooms?
Yes. But you know what? Spread that out. What you want to spread out.
Them the Obi-Wans.
Obi-Wan?
And the other ones is Pink Buffalo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Quick ascend.
You don't do shrooms. You mess with the shrooms, don't you?
Yeah, I just took a few trips. I took a few trips in my life.
Get some caps back.
Yep. Gotta eat the whole eight. Gotta take the whole trip. Don't half step. Gotta take the whole trip.
Yeah, that market finna open up.
I gotta eat the whole eight.
Dig this. For people who don't do it, for people who just say, "Yo, I want to take some shrooms."
I do have eight.
Do a 1/7.
Yeah,
Now,
have eight.
face the whole 7 like an iPhone.
Face the whole 7 like an iPhone.
Bet.
I would. That's the only way to do it.
Hey, man, I'm on 2 grams off top. I'm taking the cap with mine. I'm just venturing off like.
I'm still leery on the shrooms because you know I'm a grower and I be like wanting to know that the shroom been grown right. I want to know my shroom grew in some real cow shit. So like one of these days I'm gonna videotape myself going to a farm bag cow shit to show these motherfuckers. I want motherfuckers to be spaced out with me. That's the only thing I don't like about because everybody got them, but you don't know if they strong.
And that's what I'm saying. We getting in the shrooms too. And like I said, DutchPharms is a way to do things. We gonna make sure everything is sterile, organic, up to snuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Clean. You know, everything is what it is. And so when we start, getting into the sport game, you know what I'm saying? You can come to us and be trusted with what you're getting to grow your shrooms.
Right. Well, man, it's always nice to bring somebody on our platform to talk about their strand. I can't wait to try all your strands out. And I want to grow one just to, to check out your genetics. Yeah. Like I do a lot to find genetics. Like I've been collecting genetics for about 20 years. Man, I got friends, man, like they be all in fucking Snoop Dogg room and shit because their daddy was like the engineer for Death Row. Mm-hmm. So they be getting clones for them, so I get clones I just be trying to get clones from special people.
Yeah. Genetics is important, man. Like, that's where it all started at. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think like, oh, it's the bag, it's the little funny, nice little bag. All that. No, it's the genetics, the code, the DNA of the plant. Like that's what make it that crack or that crud or that loud or whatever people want to call it.
That shit.
It's Zazas, anything. It all start with genetics. It all started with the genetics. Praying. That's why I go to the West Coast once a year. You know what I'm saying? The Mecca of weed is America. You know what I'm saying? And go, shop around and get, shop with the best. Bring it back to the Midwest, so everybody can grow like out west.
Right. Well, shit, man. Like, is it any? What question? Let me think. I don't want to get a good question in.
I got one for the people. If they trying to fuck with you, how can they get in contact with you?
Right.
Social media, all DutchPharms. Farms with a PH, PHARMS. DutchPharms, Facebook, Instagram.
You was at the High Times function.
I'll be all that cannabis shit.
Man, were you there a couple of years ago?
Of course.
I know.
Always
I remember
there.
seeing that shit.
I'm the slushy guy, man. I'm the fucking
Cleo.
slushy guy to be hollering on the mic. I got $5 medical slushy.
Oh, yeah. Y'all be at the Flint one? Y'all be at the
man. Cleo,
I remember when you keep saying DutchPharms, I'm like, oh, I remember walking through that bitch and I remember hearing your name in it.
Yeah, I thought I heard that name before,
that work, you know what I'm saying? And then, I'm taking it to another level. Got the school dropping. All on the mobile, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to learn how to grow all on the mobile every day. It's going to be like me in your pocket telling you what to do for 113 days, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? From start to finish.
We grow for dummies, not saying dummies, but hey, shit.
From seed to sale, DutchPharms gonna have you know what I'm saying?
DutchPharms is motherfucker. Yeah,
get the play, download the app.
Good to meet you, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always a pleasure, dog.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
We always gonna bring guys like this on because we believe in the original weed man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't forget where you used to get your meds from.
For real.
Oh yeah, we still in the house. And sometimes you gotta do some real nigga shit. Smoke a motherfucking gold joint. And salute Pharaoh spirits. Cause I think Nick Cannon's a motherfucking Pharaoh spirit. That's why you're having all these babies. And I think as a black man, we need more rich black families. We need more rich black kids. So if the nigga got 100 million, I think every 10 million he should have a kid. So he can give 10 million to that baby and make us more rich black families. I'm tired of all these poor niggas. So what y'all think about that?
Hey,
Bar Road Gold joint.
I'm gonna tell you off top. You asking me? I ain't got an issue with my man.
Smoking that shine.
He doing what he gotta do. Procreate. Alright? God said be prosperous and procreate. Be plentiful. He got paper and he doing what he doing. Besides, black people, we ain't even cut to follow no Western European way of living.
Don't start thinking like a Moor now.
I ain't thinking like a Moor,
Don't
but
start
having
thinking
more
like a
hoes
Moor
is cool,
now in this
nigga.
motherfucker.
Shit, the fuck? Having more hoes is cool. Shit.
These
Not
black
close
barrel
enough.
spirits, we get to smoke gold joints all day.
I hear that too.
All day I have a gold metal plate on my shin and shit.
I probably have
You
a
know
hair.
what I'm saying?
I probably have a hair.
Dang.
So if I had one then, how come I can't have one now?
You follow
Women
these
can have
rules.
as many they want. They put a friendship ring on the bitch and pop
Why
out
y'all
the wall.
on Nick like that for making all them little rich babies?
Man, hey, who mad at him?
Well,
My
I might be
broke
too loud,
folks
I
mad
don't
at
think
him. I don't care. I can't say I don't care. Like I say, he got Brady doing his thing. Ain't no issue with that. He's following the laws.
But what else on nigga news? What else did we see? Shit.
Bad drivers is always a thing to
Oh,
pop up.
God.
You know what I mean?
I don't even want to talk about them niggas. I'm so
For
tired.
real.
These niggas
For real.
sliding through the snow doing 100. Waiting to hit the wall and disintegrate them damn plastic ass cars.
Yo.
I can't say that enough.
Now this one, how come we can't say no in a conversation? How come no? I don't want to talk about that right now. Ends up in a fight all the time. All the time. I need to know that. Somebody got to explain that to me. Like that ass. Exactly what I said. Shorty want to have a conversation. Hey, mom, I'm good. I don't want to have that right now. Right now. That no instantly turns into, oh my God. I said right now. I ain't say we not going to have a motherfucker. Shit, give me a transition time. I just got home. Bitch, I don't feel like jumping into your shit right now. Shit, I just got to the house. Let me take a shower, smoke a blunt, get the fuck you off of me off of work shit before I put the fuck you on me from getting in this motherfucker. It's just ways of
You
different
over
shit.
here tweaking. What the fuck is you talking about?
You
man?
ain't keeping up.
I'm trying to roll the gold joint. I want that motherfucker talking about showers and fucking and shit.
You
That's that
not
nigga
keeping up,
shit. See, we
see?
go off in that nigga shit all the time. Fucking and stuff.
I feel
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm
I'm
saying,
on some nigga shit.
what I'm
dude.
saying
I'm
was
on-
plain as
I'm
fuck.
over there on
Hot
some
dogs,
nigga shit.
nigga, with nothing on it. What the fuck?
I don't know. It must be the shrooms talking to me.
Man,
What's
what
up,
I-
like that? I thought you was smoking with me. You guys, you motherfucking bust up and shit, man. What you drinking out? Give me some of that shit.
KC's how
She was scared of that gold
I don't fuck with that
cone.
white lady.
He
I like
said
that
1-800 is an
brown
emergency.
I'm trying to make a motherfucking good joint. This,
Ah,
I ain't know this joint was that finicky.
Hey, go back to
Why you doing that?
I usually just roll it by hand. Like I got the cone and
He
then
didn't say that. I already the first.
Well, what the hell was you talking about though, man? Start over on that shit.
I gotta put that
Back
conversation
in
in
the
reverse,
shower.
nigga. Hold on.
Back in the shower.
Oh, garbage truck in.
I like you was talking about fucking.
This is what I said.
Let me give him the
Give him the recap. Give him some clip
Oh,
notes.
Dutch, you gonna jump in?
Yeah. So basically, he's saying like, why just a no got to turn into an argument? A no is just, I just don't want to talk about something, or I don't want to do something right now, or I don't want to give you something right now, or I don't want to go right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, like a person should be able to exercise their right without it turning into an argument. That's what he's saying. Is that
That's
right?
how you feeling today?
That's what I was asking. On some nigga shit. Like, yo, Shorty want to have a combo. All right, cool. It's no issue. We can have a conversation.
Just not right now.
But just not right now.
I got weed
Let's see
crumbs
here I
everywhere.
go. Breaking this shit down like Lego blocks. What are you
This
doing?
badass
You
joint.
just
You
got-
gotta hit this with me. You want to hit this with me? You want to hit this? Put on Big Cat. You stole my light on that?
Hey, no, I got this torture read.
No, I don't want no toy.
Fuck that gold up. Shit gonna melt.
All right. shit 24 karat.
Yeah.
This ain't
Right.
that ain't it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. But it's a bit.
But it'll work. This some good old sunshine.
On a gold wrap.
I don't suck on every motherfucker. It ain't no sugar in my tank around this motherfucker.
What's Tony is the
There
best
ain't no
Tony.
sugar in my tank around. I'm sweet with it. I heard you was a pimp back in the day. I've been pimping around this motherfucker.
L. George's, which one?
I'm still
The one on Warren. Warren Southfield.
Every now and then, look.
Okay.
Boom. Today, though, I want to smoke a gold joint, really, because this is my nigga. He always come with the edibles. He always go hardcore with me at the High Times Cup. We be walking in motherfucking horse manure trying to move slushy machines and shit.
Do that shit, Steve.
He go to work with me.
Yeah, we gonna get this right.
And he go hardcore, you know what I'm saying? He got the fruity pebble treats, the
Gummies. I got airheads.
I need a black bag.
You need a black bag.
and he deserve a gold joint. I keep this nigga with me all day. We go to work like this. He watering plants and shit. I be like, damn nigga, I just spent some shit on my Gucci boots. And he be like laughing and shit at me. But we work all day, 3 in the morning. I love this nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I got it.
That's why I wanted to smoke a gold joint with you today.
Right.
Motherfucker, now, back to the fucking in the shower. What was you talking about fucking in the shower again?
No.
I ain't going back there.
You said no. Is you talking about shit that's going on at home, or
Going back
is
there.
you having a breakdown? What's going on?
I ain't gonna
I'm
break
your
this.
nigga.
I'm not gonna break the
He
conversation
just started
down
talking about
there
why
no
no
time.
changed into a
No.
motherfucking argument. Did I say no to you? Or something?
No.
I say this is some personal shit.
I was
You alright?
just asking, like flat out, on some grown man shit. Like, yo, how come a grown man can't sell a woman? No.
Man, let me tell you something about my mama. She
hell.
from 24th and Warren. She taught me about these women, especially daddy's baby, mama's baby. But a woman is always gonna be complicated because she never wants shit simple. Period. And he's supposed to know that. I tell this nigga that every day. And it is. That's your answer. You know I'm asking. A woman don't never want shit simple. Not this life. She'll drain you of all your gold. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Because as a provider, you're supposed to take care of your woman, spoil her, and just let her be what she is, a woman. Ain't shit gonna be simple. She'll give fuck. You should have said yes. And maybe she would have been on no. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the fucking counselor when it come to fucking dealing with a relationship. That's how I feel. And you know,
You talking from your household, nigga?
I'm just talking.
Right now.
I always been a hand-picked nigga. I've been
Hold on, nigga.
like soon as I
Pass the
left
plate
home,
around this
hey,
motherfucker.
as
You
soon
act
as I left
church.
home, I always lived with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Every day, you know, like I did biz with chicks. So I think I know relationships like a motherfucker. I did some biz. I did biz. One trying to put me in jail for 20 years. The other one, she was a nurse. I done dated them all too. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he don't want to listen to me. Woman ain't gonna never be simple, and that's why I know it's always gonna start an argument. You better off just being the fuck quiet, saying, "Baby, you look good in the pants." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Fuck up out of here. See? Yeah, because he's driving STS.
especially if you got something that look like this. Come on over here for a second.
Nah.
Let me do some nigga shit right quick. Look at this pretty girl here, y'all. Come on there. Look at this. If you got something like this, you be like, yo,
Yes.
you look good in the pants. I don't even know what no is. And it worked.
That's the problem right now.
She ain't in everybody's motherfucking household.
You nigga,
Fuck out of here,
Nigga,
nigga.
go
That no turns into being dyslexic, which means you on some shit. Fuck up out of here. Got me fucked up. And I don't even study. Shit.
Well,
Hell no.
when you get that bad, you gotta run away.
I ain't wearing no Air Maxes. I ain't running shit.
I don't know what to
I'm
tell you.
running shit.
Ooh,
I
word
don't
for
know what to tell
friends.
you. But in nigga news today, you know what I'm saying? Just remember one thing. My uncle taught me this. He was a great ass poet. He taught me, you don't need them. Let welfare feed them. You can get the same feeling with your hand. And then he told the girls, he said, hey, change these niggas like shoes till you get the perfect motherfucking fit. Boom. And that's what I've been living by. And
I
this
hear
bitch.
that.
My grandma used to
Nigga
tell
shit.
me, sometimes you gotta hug the person.
To know how big you gotta dig the hole.
Dang. See?
Shit.
That's what the gold joint do. Thanks for coming out, Dutch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Anytime, man.
I can't wait to grow your plant.
Oh man, you gonna love it.
I hope so. I want to win the cup with that bitch.
Hey, let me ask you, what you think about 12-12 versus what you think about 24 hours versus 18-6?
18-6 is for 24 hours. You got to give your babies a rest. You want to sleep. You want to sleep. They grow when they sleep.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in leaving 24-hour light on because you're stressing your baby out. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to stress them out. There's other ways to stress the pussy out to make it to produce that oil you want it to produce. Because the bud ain't nothing but a
But
pussy.
24 hours will only be, of course, during veg though. You know.
Yeah. But they cut us on our time. We out this motherfucker. Peace.
Nigga.
Nigga.